What's going on, guys? I am back with another video. Um, Today I'm outside. As you can see, I have a lot of bins out here. I'm going to be showing you guys all my dragons, the babies, my adults. If you don't know, I have a male right here outside, and I have a trio in here, one male and two females. The females in here, I have Shelby, and I also have Pandora. Pandora is a quad het, meaning she carries 4 different genes. She carries hypo, trans, wiblet, and zero. Pandora, she's a visual hypo. She's a visible leatherback. She's a visible dunner. She's a visible genetic stripe. She carries zero, and she carries trans. And she's possible het for wiblet as well. She did have a clutch. Her clutch is right here. This is her first clutch to hatch. I don't see any whiplets in here, so I'm pretty sure she don't carry whiplet, but she have a couple more clutches incubating as well, so that I can verify for sure, because sometimes you can just miss on the odds when there's so many genes involved. Not everything get a chance to get displayed. But yeah, I have some babies that I purchased. This group right here, these are all purchased. These guys are listed on my website. If you're interested in buying any dragons, those are available right now. I'll show you a closer look at them later in the video. I'm going to show you the females in here. They are in the laying season, so they're not in the best of shape. I'll show you pictures of them when they're not in breeding season, so you can see a good representative of them. And I'm also going to show you the male. The male is a young male, but he's starting to get his size, and he's also a hybrid. His name is Stitch. And Stitch is, like I said, he's a hybrid between the Pagona viticeps and the Pagona barbata. 2 different species. Let me see here. He's het for wiblet. Yeah, he's het for wiblet, het for trans, het for zero, and he was supposed to be possible het hypo, but he didn't prove out. And I'm pretty sure he didn't prove out because he had 28 babies. This is their babies here. They had 28 babies and none of those came out hypo, and you don't miss the odds like that on there. But they have more clutches as well to double verify that. But I'm pretty sure he's not het hypo. But I'm gonna get in here and try to dig them out. I'll probably start with Shelby because she's right there. And I named her Shelby because she's a genetic stripe. You know, the Chevy Mustang. I said Chevy Mustang. The Mustang Shelby has the stripes on it. She's, like I said, she just laid a clutch last week, so she's not in the best of shape. And she's also trying to hide from me. She's right here. I'm gonna grab her real fast. Put her on top of this rock and show you guys. Alright guys, that's Shelby. You can see her stripes a little bit on there. Like I said, she's a hypo leatherback dunner, genetic stripe, het trans, het zero, possibly het wiblet. Maybe not. Maybe don't carry that because none of the babies look like they're wiblet. I'm going to show you a closer look at her clutch. Remember, her name is Shelby. So when I say Shelby's clutch, that's what I'm speaking about. Both of the clutches are from Stitch, so I don't need to say that every time. But that is Stitch right there in the front. I'm going to grab him. You can see the big head on him. I have this over my head, so it's kind of hard to maneuver. But try to get them out. That's Stitch. Not much to look at. Watch when you see his babies. Then we have Pandora. I named her Pandora because she has a lot of genes inside of her. So let's see, so massage and stuff. Her last clutch I think was about 2 weeks ago. She's filling back up, so she's not looking too bad. They're just a little dirty, and they're living outside, so that's expected. But Stitch, Stitch, Pandora, and Shelby. That's the 3 adults in this pen. Now I'm gonna show you Hellcat with the same. Let me open this up. Hold on. All right, here's Hellcat with the same concept with Shelby. I use a racing car, and then Hellcats are pretty new. I named him a Hellcat. He's a hypotrans genetic stripe male. He has a cage to himself. He had a girlfriend, Snow. I had to send Snow off to my brother because she didn't like living outside. So this is Hellcat. Again, Hellcat is a hypotrans genetic stripe. It's going through some multiple sheds, look like. He's yet to produce any babies here, but hope to change that soon with some of the other dragons that I have inside that are growing up. So this is going to be the first group that I'm showing you guys because I can't bring them all at once. But that's all the adults so far. And I'm going to show you some of these babies and grow outs that I'm keeping. Look, this is his shed. Look like he's throwing up the rock star. Radical dude. But from there, we're gonna go to my newest additions that you guys probably seen in yesterday's video. These are some extreme reds. This is the female. She's a leatherback. Both of the parents are 66% probable had hypo. Neither one of them was proven out, so these guys may or may not have hypo. And that's the male. These are both extreme reds. He's going through the shed right now. You see it starting to peel on his lips. And this is going to be his future girlfriend right there. This is a female, double hit hypotrans. She's a red as well. That's going to be his future girlfriend. None of these are going to have names. They're too young right now. I have these 2 girls right here. These are both hybrids. These are going to be Stitch's future girlfriends. These are hybrids, possible het, Zero and Wiblet. And then this is the group that I told you guys was available. I didn't produce these guys, but they are available. I purchased them. I usually buy groups like this, and I pick the ones I want. This is going to be my keeper out of the group. This is a female translucent. And all these guys right here should be listed on the website. This is a low expression trans American leatherback. This right here is a leatherback, hypo leatherback. That's my tailnet. And this is another low expression trans going through shed. There's also a hypo. That one just started displaying trans traits. At first it was just looking like a hypo. And then this is like a sherbet colored one. This one's very nice. It's a hypo. Tail is shedding right now. This is I don't know why this one hasn't sold yet. And this one is possible double het, hypo and trans. Actually 100% het trans, possible het hypo. The mother is a paradox. This is a hypo. This one I told you guys that would be good for a white project, being that it has no color near the ears. Usually if it's gonna have color right there in that spot right there where my thumb is, you'll see color. Let me show you an example. See that orange? I got that orange. And which one didn't I show yet? I think that's it. So yeah, all those are available on the website. This is Stitch. Stitch is the father to these, and the mother is Pandora. This is the one that has the one dark trans 0 right here. And if this is a female, I'm gonna breed it to that dark male, the dark red male over there as well. See if I can increase on some dark genes. There's a bunch of possible heads over here. They're all hybrids. Because the father is 1/4, so these are 1/8. It's a bunch of zeros, whiblets, wirros. This is a 0. But I'm gonna do just a pan on them real fast because this video will be forever if I show every single one individually. That's a dark one again. Little trans. Now we're gonna go to Stitch and Shelby's clutch. Which is right here. And like I told you, Shelby had the genetic stripes. So we have these ones. This is my whole back. I called this one right out of the egg. If you guys have been watching for a while, you've seen I called that right out of the egg. Look, the stripe goes all the way through the tail. Let me get a better shot of that. And it's also a dunner, so it's a translucent. It looks like a hypotrans. No, it ain't a hypo. I don't see any color in it. Yeah, hypotrans leatherback. No, it can't be hypo. But the nails look clear. Maybe it's the wrong angle. Oh yeah, I see color in it. So translucent leatherback dunner. Genetic stripe, 66% probable het 0, 50% possible het whiplet. Unless in the next clutch from this pairing produces a whiplet, then should be 66% probable het whiplet. But that's my standout from this clutch. But we have some nice ones here. Another trans 0. Normal scale. Here's a leatherback dunner 0, 50% possible het whiplet. And these are also going to be 1/8 Barbata blood. Here's another genetic stripe translucent. This one is a nice leatherback genetic stripe. The stripes are pretty bold on this one as well. Goes through the tail. So that's gonna be a nice baby. Another leatherback dunner 0. This trans look pretty good right here. I think it's gonna color up pretty nicely. But yeah, I'm just letting these guys soak right now. Have their bins out here. I gotta get all the leftover dubia out of the bins, clean the bins, set the bins back up, and then that's when I introduce them back into their cage. And then I'm gonna bring the next group out and show you guys the next group. The next group is gonna be a little bit bigger. I have those whiplets as well. Those ones are also available. But do a quick recap. We have Stitch times Shelby clutch. Shelby is a hypo leatherback dunner genetic stripe het 0. So all these babies are 100% het hypo. So they carry more than one gene that their father don't carry. So these genetic stripes in here looking nice. Get a quick group picture of these. Should have had that one in there too, but it's all good. These are my newest pickups. These are reds, extreme reds. And then over here we have another red. That's gonna be his girlfriend. These two are clutch mates, so they can't breed to one another. But he will be breeding to her. I have 2 more dragons coming Tuesday for my red project, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe, turn your notifications so you don't miss that. Then right here we have Stitch, future girlfriends. These are hybrids as well. And they've got some possible heads and stuff in there as well. Then right here, these are the ones that are available on my website. In addition to these on my website, I'm taking deposits on my Uromastics, my oscillator Uromastics. If you go on my website, the link in the description, you can see all the details on the process for the Uromastics. And then right here we have Stitch and Pandora's clutch, zeros, whiplets, wirros, and then 2 more cages over here that I need to clean out. Like I said, look at all that poop in there, but I gotta get all these dubia out of here. So yeah, I'm gonna get that done, come back, show you guys the next group, and then we'll go on from there. This is what you guys been requesting. I've been getting this request for a while, so I'm showing you guys all my dragons. All my dragons. Only got 3 adults, but next group gonna have more grow-ups for future. One of them extremely aggressive, so I'm gonna show you her, but she's beautiful. All right, guys, so I got just those 2 left out here, the younger ones. I gotta clean these bins, rinse them out, fill them up, and then I bring the bigger ones out. The bigger holdbacks are future grow-ups. So I gotta take care of those 2 girls, clean these out, fill them up. But before I get into that, the girl I spoke of earlier, I told you guys, used to be just hypo, and she started going trans. I want to elaborate on that a little bit. Sometimes when you have both of the genes, they kind of battle each other. One takes away white and one takes away black. So they battle against each other for realty pretty much on hypotrans. And that's a lot of times how people get paradox and stuff like that. But this girl was just a hypo. If you go look on the website, she was labeled as just a hypo, and her stomach was completely white. But as you can see on her back, it's starting to look more like a gummy look. Her eyes are turning a little bit of black. I don't know if it's focusing. And then the true tell is her belly. You can see where it's blue in the middle. Her scales are slowly losing that white. And that's a good illustration of what I mean about how translucent take away the white. You can see the blue, and then you can also see the white clearly. She's going into a shed, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this girl off the site until I see what's going on with her. She might go paradox or something, so I'm gonna go ahead and take her off of the site for right now. And once she sheds and comes out, I'll post her back. But yeah, thought that'd be unique and something that you guys should see. This girl was just a hypo about a week ago. Not even that, a couple days. She started going into this shed. Now she's starting to look more trans. You can see her eyes there. Even the eyes are starting picking up more black. And not completely black, but you can see it even right here on her arm. You can see some of the scales look gummy and some of them don't. And then again, like I said, the belly is a telltale. Some of those scales lost that white pigment. Even on her chin, look at that. And that's what the translucent gene does. But sometimes when it's combined with hypo, either or can affect how the other one displays. But yeah, I thought that was unique. I'm gonna go ahead and get her put up and come out clean these bins. Cause I gotta scrub those two girls out. That's why I left them last. They had some feces stuck on their tail, so I'm gonna use the toothbrush that I have right there, sitting on the little blue thing, right there. Just scrub them down, get them cleaned off, and get them back into their clean enclosures. And then when I come back on here, you guys will see the bigger guys or girls, guys and girls. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Thought it was it don't happen all the time, but it does happen. Alright, so I got the sub adults out now. Just gotta put them in these bins. This one male, this one closest to me. This is a male hypo trans. That's a female hypo head trans. This is a female hypo hybrid head whiplet, possible head 0. This is a hybrid, possible double head hypo trans. And that's the mean girl I was telling you guys about. That's a hypo leatherback, possible head trans. She's like this in and out of the sun. She really will bite too. So what I like to do is distract her with one hand, like over here, get her focus over here, and then go behind her back with the other hand. She's kind of hip to it. You see her watching with the other hand as well. She almost bit you guys. But I just try to sneak behind. She's flighting. So I'm gonna put her in there with this girl. And put all the girls together, and I'm gonna put the male and this female together. And I got those whiblets to bring out, and that's gonna be the last of my dragons. The whiblets and the hypotrans. So again, we have a hypo leatherback right here. Hypo leatherback, possible head trans. Okay, so my phone was overheating, so the camera stopped. But I went ahead and put the whiblets out here. This guy keeps trying to escape. They already done messed up their water, pooped all in it. But I got the whiblets out here. I have 2 of these guys available on my website. I have this one, which is a female leatherback, head hypo, head trans, 66% probable head 0. The link to my website, she does have a tail now. The link to my website is in the description. So that one's available. And I believe this one is the male. Nope, female. Yep, that's the male, and this male is available on the website. So if you're interested in either one of those, go ahead and go to my website. These guys have been out here for about 30 minutes now. I'm thinking about keeping her. She's looking super good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Showed you guys all my dragons. My adults. Only have 3 breeding adults. Probably about 70 babies now. 30, 28, 16. No, probably like 50 babies now that I produce. And then we have these ones that I purchased that I'm keeping a couple of them and selling a few as well. But yeah, everything you need to contact me is in my description. Go ahead and click those links and get in contact with me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until the next video, you guys have a good one.